Hello and welcome to Giant's Tarot on October the 3rd with me, Elizabeth, where we read things concerning each day. Not each day in the year, well, each day in the year, but not the year. So the first reading we have for today, 3rd of October, is from Glenville Kleiser. Poise confers personal power. Poise is power under control. Poise stores up energy and holds it in reserve for special use. Poise keeps you calm and deliberate under varied circumstances. Poise does not mean weakness, vacuity, listlessness, or indifference. Poise is strength, self-control, and reserve. Poise in its highest form suggests self-confidence, independence, and mastership. Violence and vociferation eventually capitulate to poise. That's good. The man of poise rules. Work done in poise is best because it is thorough, painstaking, and intelligent. Poise exercises a great influence over other men. It suggests immense stores of power in reserve. Poise is power properly controlled and directed. Poise conserves waste of vital energy and gives balance to all the powers. The Theosophical Society says, "Try, seek, and ye will find. Ask, and it will be given ye." The Cornell birthday book, whatever it's called, is those with monetary expectations come under very promising auspices if born on this date, for it is a favourable augury in matters of inheritance or benefit by settlement. It shows a preference for things which have been swallowed by time and usage. The well-trodden way appeals most. A partner should be notably practical and competent. From 365 Things to Know, what is money? Long ago, people used to trade by barter. They swapped things, just as you swap comics and toys with your friends. Barter, however, was a slow and clumsy process. It meant that traders had to carry great wagon loads of goods about with them. They speeded things up a little by using less bulky objects like measures of gold or silver to exchange for other goods. Then, 700 years before Christ, the Lydians of Asia Minor began to make coins of fixed value as tokens of exchange. Coins of gold, silver and copper lasted right up to 1914, when for the first time in Europe paper money was issued in large quantities. There had been issues of paper money before this in the United States. Paper money itself, and indeed our present-day coins, are not valuable in themselves, but their value is only in what they can be exchanged for. So a country would not get rich simply by printing lots of money. No. If there were not a lot of goods being produced to be exchanged for this money, the money would be worthless. Some numerology for the number 3. It's all about self-expression. Learn to express yourself well, for you tap into a gift for using words in writing, speaking, and acting. Be creative with your terrific imagination. Because of intuitive qualities, succeeds best in mental work. Mingle with others socially, because you have a good sense of humour. Don't scatter talents too far and wide. It will take energy from the versatility and capability available to you, and can stop you having outstanding success. Learn to follow hunches. Don't become critical. And the one that I know to be true, can recover quickly from any illness. If you are born on the 3rd or have the 3 associated with you, 3 is the fastest healer. Seeing angel number 3 is a sign that the ascended masters, like Christ and the archangels, are working on your behalf. The number 3 is the number of the Trinity and an auspicious sign for anyone, especially for light workers and those who are involved with spiritual development. As the Sun remains in Libra until October 23, there is a Libra 3rd division reading. As a Libra 3, you are marked for the good life. You may have difficulty in choosing your career and lifestyle, but once you do, all is easy sailing. Your astral pattern indicates that you will be drawn toward a profession which allows you to help others. perhaps in medicine, charity work and religious life, or a governmental body dealing with the aged or poor. Among your personality traits are generosity, a sunny disposition, ability to work well with top people, and aptitude to fulfill your dreams and those of others. The major arcana card connected with Libra is Justice. The word justice in language ushers in meanings of what is fair, fair play, equitable, without prejudice, non-partisan, decent, with integrity, without corruption. In the realm of humanity, I suppose these explanations are true, but when considering justice, we really must consider the waves of energy through the universe and how these energies interact with each other, causing events and results. Today is the last day of the first decade of Libra, the first 10-day decade, and it's represented by the Two of Swords. If prefrontal cortex activity can create mental anguish, what does the pit of your stomach tell you? Or your memory of similar. Somehow there's a Y on the end of it. Experiences in decision making. Hey, don't forget to feel. Life is not all thinking, you know. The information you require to make the best decision may come via coincidental sounds or events. That welcome eureka moment may arrive via an honest evaluation of your gut feeling. Take your time. Don't rush too much, but you've got to know soon, and once you know, your action is required. All mental activity creates chemical response within the body. If your thinking involves examination of your inner body reactions and outer synchronicities, you are going the way of an evolved human being. Intuition scouts the past and present and makes a splendid reconnaissance into the future. Relax, fuse all your senses into your choice, and feel your way forward. Expand into your choice, rather than narrow your options. The cartomancy card for today, the birth emblem of the 3rd of October, is the 6 of Diamonds. As the numbers progress from, 0 through 1 to 6, the meanings of numbers morph through a pattern of growth. Chaldean and Pythagorean systems of numerology are embedded within our collective understanding of the meanings of numbers. Over long centuries, these pondered meanings have been applied to all manner of thought, belief, planning, action, and materialization, both within mind and on Earth's surface. The early numbers 0, then 1 to 6, develop questioning, creative and emotional response, understanding, wisdom, and use of will. When 7 is attained, man enters a higher reality. But we are examining 6, and in cartomancy, the human force, having reached 6, is now in a place where the commodity of soul is recognized as having the power to interact with others outside of self. 6 is a shared thing, and community laws should apply. In cartomancy, the 6 is a eureka moment. 6 is a lot, and yet it is so balanced. Twice the primary number of 3. It seems abundant, and so surely this balance should be maintained if possible, so those community laws seem a good thing, and so does recognition of karma. Actions that do not support the balance of the 6 can mess things up. Who has the responsibility to oversee the abundance of the 6? Well, you guessed it, the actual 6 itself. Looking up to heaven for guidance and understanding, the 6 of Diamonds encounters the 9 of Clubs, who whispers, I know that a new action begins a new journey, which does not seem to help much, except to reinforce that the maintenance of balance is an important issue. The 6 of Diamonds has an outer calling to create equilibrium, be it financial, giving or receiving needed funds or giving or receiving needed funds or resources, settling volatile or threatening disputes, perhaps bringing the philosopher's stone to those who have no knowledge of such things. The Six of Diamonds understands the capacity of values to build peace and stability. Is it the application of mercy or good sense? It's just balance. Balance creates balance. It does. And with some confidence, the Six of Diamonds directs some muddled traffic forward with a sensible, indisputable, come on, this is the way to go. The reading for the 3rd of October cartomancy is: expressive and emotional, fluent speakers and writers, not always stable in affections, apt to make experiments in love, especially because they are perfectionists, dramatic in their approach to art, business or individuals, lovers of fine beauty, of line, beauty and colour, may become very religious in later life, can succeed in artistic or dramatic lines, but love is always more important than money on their material interests, are successful in advertising or radio. And the card for today, which bears the nine of clubs emblem, is the fox. And I just think that the fox is all about taking care of people any way it can. I will leave it there almost. In career, the fox typically represents a traditional job. It can also indicate harassment. And for health, the Lenormand fox usually indicates a need for a second opinion. Something may not be right with the original diagnosis. If you have any doubts, it might be a good idea to double check. Have a great day, people. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.